crafty friends, happy Sunday. It's a nice warm day in Melbourne and I'm spending the day in my craft room because it's nice and cool in here. It's a bit too hot out there. So I have been playing with this absolutely beautiful thin cut. Let me lift it up. There we go. So it's a heart thin cut. It is in the latest catalogue. There you go. As you can see, it sort of cuts out a heart, and I'll show you. And it's a floral heart thin cuts. It's $25, and that goes towards your VIP credits if you're a VIP customer. If not, ask me how you can be a VIP customer. And just go online and search in the die cut section. It will be there, and it cuts out this beautiful lacy die. So it cuts out, as you can see, like that, but I've fussy cut that, so I want to show you how it comes out. So I've cut this out on our royal cardstock. As you can see, it's absolutely beautiful. So it's like a lacy die, and you could have it just like that on a square. So this is a 4x4 square, and I've just been bashing that around a bit so it doesn't look great, but anyway, cut it out that way. But to get this heart, so it's actually just a lacy heart, I have fussy cut the whole lot, so it doesn't take too long. You just run your edge around the outside edge, the leaves, and this, as you know friends, if you've watched videos before of mine or you've seen my Facebook posts, I absolutely love fussy cutting, thin cutting too, but fussy cutting as well. It's actually quite therapeutic. You can just turn the paper, so you hold your scissors still, and as you can see, I am just turning the paper this way, that way, and I'm just going around the edge and trying to do it a bit quicker than what I did last time. So I'm turning my paper, and then you get a beautiful edge along the thin cut, so all around the leaves, and I'm just making a judgment really. I'm not trying to be too fussy about it, but I'm just going around, and I'm sort of in an awkward position, so it's not as easy as what I normally do it, because I'm holding it up to the camera so you can see it a little bit easier. But here you go. So I'm actually just chatting to you. It's not taking too long at all. I'm nearly done. So it actually does not take long at all, and you're just cutting bits of paper. So if you make a mistake, I think with this lacy die, you could actually just tape down the mistake if you accidentally cut through like that. See, I've accidentally cut through the leaf. So I'm just going to hold my hand. I did it on purpose just to show you friends. See, there you go. And see, that's a little bit cut, but I think it's not going to make any difference. And there you go. Beautiful, beautiful lacy die. So we'll put that away. And then I'm using the current mixing papers. They've got lots of different patterns, but I thought this little black and white dot, as you can see, little black and white dot there. So I thought that was actually a bit nicer. So, and it looks really, really nice. Oh, okay, friends, I forgot to cut. Here we go. We can do that on the fly. I forgot to cut a 4x4 square. So I looked at here. This is what I did, friends. I looked and I thought, that's a little bit busy. You could do that, but I've decided not to. I want a 4x4 square for the die to sit on. So there we go. So we're going to do this here. So just cut. Because it's royal paper, it's a beautiful blue, that beautiful, purple paper. I want something for that to rest on. So I want something between this die cut and this paper, just so it doesn't look as busy. Okay, so that's better. Here we go. So I'm just going to, again, using the back of my scissors, I'm going to fold down the edge of the cardstock. There you go. Then I'm going to adhere this. But first, I'm going to bling up the edge, I guess. Not bling, just dress it up a little bit. So there are two ways. I'm going to edge the back. Can you see here, friends? I'll just show you. So I've got a bit of black on the outside. So you can either do that two ways. So you can either get your ink pad and just dress it this way, which is my favorite way because you don't need any other tools, or you can get our sponge. I think they're about $4 or $5. You can cut a wedge off the sponge like that, dab here, and then go around the edge. And that also leaves, you can leave as little or as much as you like. And because of the pattern, it just adds a real vintagey, grungy kind of edge, and I absolutely love it. Here we go. I'm getting ink all over my hands. Look at that, friends. How gorgeous is ink on your hands? Means you've been creating. Okay, so there's the ink, there's the pad, the sponge, and there's the pad. I'm just going to pop that there. So now we've got a nice distressed edge. Hopefully you can see that. So I'm going to put our adhesive on. So there's a Tombow Mono Air. These are refillable, but I'm actually swapping to the Close to My Heart refillable ones soon. I'm just using up all the ones I have. So there you go. I've cut this the same size as our base, which is 4 1/4 and 5 1/2. So there you go. So my hands are a little bit dirty and I've got white cardstock. So I'm just going to use the chamois there just to get off any ink so I can clean my hands before I adhere the next section. So then I'm going to do the same with this one as I did with the black. I'm just going to edge it. However, you have to be really careful with the ink. It's a little bit more, it needs a bit of time to dry. Okay, I'll show you. Can you see on this edge here, I touched the edge and smudged the purple before it dried. It's just because it's got a bit more juice, I guess, in it. So I'm going to be really careful. So I've done that. I'm going to hold it that way so I'm not touching the edge. There we go. And again, I'm going to hold it away. I'm always smudging things, so don't panic if you smudge. So I'm going to turn it over like that. I just don't want to get those edges. I don't want to smudge them. And I'm going to just sort of put it in the middle, and then I'm just not going near the edges. I'm just sort of popping my fingers there. Oh, there we go. See, there's a little bit of a smudge. You won't be able to tell once we put this on. So how to adhere the die cut. You can do two things. So there is we can use ink, you can use any kind of type of glue. So I've got this mono glue here that I use. There's also liquid glass that you can use. What else have I got, friends? I haven't got anything else in here at the moment, but there's lots of different sorts of glues. If you have a look on my online store, they're Close to My Heart stock. So you could do that, but I don't want to do that because it's going to take a lot of time. See there, you're going to have to adhere the glue to all the different spots. Wait till it dries, and I'm not prepared to do that. So I'm just wondering, it just hasn't cut out that bit. It's just because my plates on my die cutting machine aren't great at the moment. So anyway, what I'm going to do is get my Tombow adhesive and just do that. So I'm going to pop that down there, and that's going to sit in the middle, and there you go. You can't tell that those that adhesive is in the middle. You just can't tell. So it's fantastic. So there you go. So you've got the adhesive on there. What do we need now? We need a sentiment. So I've got a Happy Valentine's Day sentiment. I have got a strip of paper here, and I have got my black pad here, and I'll just get a foam insert. So you could do happy birthday. Happy birthday would be really nice with that heart. There's so many things you can do with this heart. So this is just a quick little video on a Sunday afternoon showing you what I have been making. So there we go. So I'm just inking up the Happy Valentine's Day. There we go. So I'm just going to put it here. Hold it down for a couple of seconds while the ink adheres to the paper. Nope, that did not work. Why did that not work? I don't know, friends. Let's have a look. Now let's do it properly. There we go. I don't know whether you saw my head or not because my camera's above me, so I don't know. So I just pressed it down a little bit further, held it a little bit more. There we go. That's better. I think my pad may need re-inking, which is, I've used it a lot. So that's probably what I need to do. Anyway, here we go. So we've got the card here and we've got the sentiment. So I'm just going to turn that over and I'm going to get 3D foam tape. I'm just going to cut a little bit here. I'm going to stick it on the back, peel it off, and I'm going to, so I put it there last time. Maybe I might see what that looks like. There we go. So this one's slightly different. So there you go. Sorry, friends. There you go. A very, very quick and very easy Valentine's Day card. There you go. So this one here, I've actually put bitty sparkles in the middle as well. But I think this one is just as nice. You don't have to put sparkles on there. What do you think, friends? Do you like that die? I absolutely love it. I think I'm going to make some embellishments with it, and I'm also going to pop it on scrapbooks. How wonderful a background that would be on a scrapbook. So yes, I'm really happy with that. I hope you like this video. If you do, give it a like and a share. Head on over to my online store to check out all the new and latest goodies. This die cut is only available to the end of February, so if you like it, jump on and grab it. Okay, crafty friends, until next time, happy crafting. Bye.